sleep?
Sleep is essential. I was doing some research on building a titanium immune system. I just recently presented to a group of people. One of the key factors was sleep. Going to bed on time and getting up on time. Same time every day.
Define on time.
On time. Let's say your bedtime's 10 o'clock.
Yes,
so
it is.
You go to bed at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
You're in bed, you know, at 10, and you wake up the same time every day. Maybe it's 6 o'clock. So in bed at 10, up at 6. So you got 8 hours a day. You know, 6 to 8 hours, that's a good time frame.
Okay.
Some people may need to sleep a little longer, but 6 to 8, sometimes 9. I know my wife, when she's nursing and all that, she likes to sleep a little bit more.
Yeah.
Teenagers tend to want to sleep more.
Yes.
Because of the hormonal issues that are going on.
The bodies are growing.
So it's not like, hey, get up and, you know, you're always sleeping. They're developing and growing. So sleep is essential.
What foods can help my child have a better night's sleep?
Well, especially at night, keeping them off the sugar.
Okay.
You know, fats and protein at night. That's what we always recommend. And veggies aren't going to be full of sugar. So the more we can eliminate sugar at night, the better off you're going to be.
Give me a good snack for my grandsons.
Good snack at night before we go to bed?
Yeah.
I would say, you know, some sort of nuts.
Okay.
You could even do, I feel like, it depends on, you know, what their cravings are. You could do some nut butter. You might put some berries on it. So there's a lot of different things you can do. Vegetables, if they're into that, even hummus, you know, something that
Great.
You know, something different. You can make soups and things that are sweet. Stevia is another thing you can put in food to make it sugary tasting.
Stevia is a sweetener.
It's an herb.
Okay.
So it doesn't spike insulin. It's natural. It's not one of these artificial sweeteners.
Is it liquid or is it granular?
Both.
All right.
I like the liquid version because you can drop it in anything.
Okay.
So,
and where do I get that? Do I have to go to a specialty store?
You know, most major food chains carry it now.
Yes, they do.
Because it's so popular.
Yes.
And
okay,
you know,
Stevia.
It's interesting because it was illegal to sell as a food supplement earlier in the. I have patients who they're like, my dad used to farm this 40 years ago, and they had very tight restrictions on what they could do with it.
My goodness. Oh boy.
So it's becoming very, very popular.
Okay.
Because it's natural. It's not artificial. It doesn't cause all these other health problems. It doesn't spike insulin too. So, which is one of the causes of diabetes.
We were talking earlier too about how many elimination times a day a child or an adult should have.
Correct. At least once a day. But if you're eating 3 meals a day, you should have 3 bowel movements a day. Okay. One of the things that, and I see this in patients all the time who have chronic sinus problems. They're like, well, how do I get rid of my sinus problem? I go, well, you have to understand your sinuses are part of your elimination system. Or if they get this coughing or breathing issues, you have to understand your lungs are part of your elimination system. Your colon is part of your elimination system. So I see a lot of people who you know, they might have a lot of chemicals in their body, whether it's the food they're taking or, you know, maybe they're on medication. I see people on multiple medications. That causes, you know, your digestive system to slow down, your elimination system. So if the toxins aren't going to come out your colon, they're going to come out somewhere else, out of your skin, through your sinuses, through your breathing, through your lungs. What can I feed my child then to help that? Well, going back to that 51%. Raw. You are stuck on that one, aren't you? Okay, I hear you. 51% raw. Yeah, and because, you know, it's full of fiber, it just helps things move through. Your body was designed to move. And, you know, people get constipation or diarrhea. They want to alter that. That's the body's way of communicating with you. So, you know, diarrhea is your body's way of flushing out toxins. I was watching this show recently about this nutritionist. He was working with this guy who had lost 150 pounds. And he'd lost it in 18 months. One of the first things he did is drink water every morning when you get up. Drink a liter of water before you do your coffee, before you brush your teeth, before you do anything. Drink water. As I start my holiday season, very, very quickly because we're wrapping up, but what's some recipes to help me get through myself and my children the holiday season? Good question. I was thinking about that. What can you do to make your house healthier? You got 30 seconds. One of the things, nuts. Put nuts out in those little trays instead of candy. Okay. Yep. Veggie trays. Great way to do it. Can I use dips? You can use dips, avocado dip, a salsa, you know, not hummus. Hummus, yeah, there's a lot of great... Fresh salsa? Fresh salsa, perfect, yep. Fresh salsa will count towards the 51% of my raw food? Okay, great, all right. Yeah. Mineral waters? Mineral waters would be stay away from the sugary carbonated drinks.
Yes.
Mineral water, great choice. A little fresh lemon and lime.
And what if I do indulge in that piece of chocolate?
Again, just going back to the strategy. Keep putting the good stuff in, the healthy food, the water. We're not perfect. This isn't being perfect. If you sin a little bit, right? If you sin a little bit, you can repent by eating the good stuff again.
Thank you so much for being with us, Dr.
Thank you, Nancy. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Thanks for being with us today. Go make yourself